Welcome to another episode of my Martini journey, Meyer's Martini journey, and today is GIBSON Day. GIBSON is a very special, very simple, but also, I think, very twisty, funny way of enjoying a martini. It's something to surprise your guests with. It's simple. There's a little story to it, which I really like. And there's a little magic. So first of all, we need some ice. We have a mixing cup. And come in water if you want to join us. You would like a GIBSON?
I love a GIBSON.
You love a GIBSON? Okay.
Sorry, David.
No problem.
The button is disturbing you.
Oh, I have gin, it's fine.
We've got suspicion.
Huh?
We're going to leave it there.
Have you ever tried a GIBSON? Come join me.
May I?
Yeah, please.
Should I get a second glass, yeah?
Oh yeah, that might be
What have you chosen?
a GIBSON. Ah, the glass, yeah. It's
Nice broad.
we don't care if it's equal.
We don't care.
It's okay if somebody is jealous because the other is
non-equality is fine.
that's the Do you know what a GIBSON is?
So I know about the onion.
What type of onion?
It is a pearl onion.
That's perfect, right?
Yeah, I think I don't know it very well today, right? It's Val's thing.
Is it?
My great friend Val.
So look, a GIBSON is technically, and now maybe you have to get us one of these as well. They are somewhere in the in the west wing of the kitchen.
Coming up, sir.
Because now you have a job. So what I bought today is Waitrose sweet and mild pickled silver skin onions.
Yeah, why use one word when 15 would do the job?
And what we do now is we have this thing and we put 2 Waitrose sweet and mild pickled silver skin onions on it.
Yeah, is that exactly the right onion to use?
Yeah, I think if you want to do a real GIBSON, at least in Britain, you do the Waitrose. This video is sponsored by Waitrose. No, sweet and mild pickled silver skin onions. So this is what we do. So, and normally a martini is lots of gin, a splash of white vermouth. And it was created in America, so this is a kind of American martini version, so they always like it very dry. But there's 2 things to the story, or there's different parts of the story for GIBSON.
It's an old story, isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I think of it as...
It's older than us.
God, that's old.
That's really old. Now what you do is you take the little apple bottle, and you add, therefore, a generous pour.
Very good.
We could have jiggered it, I forgot, but it's kind of 5-to-1.
5-to-1.
So we are 2, it's like of 10-ish.
Right.
And then now we have kind of to do like 2-ish of the vermouth. But technically there's no real recipe for the how you call it? Balance ratio, that was the word missing. But a GIBSON has a story, so there's a saying that it started as a martini without bitters.
Okay.
But
Martinis always had bitters, did they?
not in the beginning, then it had.
Right.
And then somebody say when somebody ordered a GIBSON, it hadn't. And then, what then happened is, and I'm not sure, I think if I got it right, I'm not sure, but it always says it's dedicated to 2 types of Mr. GIBSON. And maybe I mix it up. So there's 3 stories I know. A GIBSON, maybe it's dedicated to one of the Mr. GIBSONs, is without orange bitter. That was the beginning. Then there was the GIBSON Girls.
Right.
There was a very famous female actress.
Okay.
In the early days of Hollywood,
1930s.
something like that. Yeah. And as far as I know, they are super beautiful and all things.
Of course.
And this is a little bit sexist, sorry to do so, but they say 2 of the onions in the 2 as a tribute to the beautiful GIBSON sisters.
Yeah. Right.
I don't believe that. But there's another thing that the guy who was responsible, and I don't know his name, for always throwing the parties for the GIBSON girls. And that was always pool parties and big Hollywood parties. And he had a deal with a bartender that his martinis are low in alcohol. And to sign that, his martinis didn't have an olive. So they put this thing, the pearl onion, in it. As a secret language that he knows this is my martini.
Right.
But this is low on alcohol. They changed the recipe, not officially, but just because he had to drink so much alcohol on all these parties.
Yes.
So I don't know.
I know that system.
But
wow. So that we know this is true. There was a Gibson family. There was either a woman or
like always in history, there's many stories.
Just like
the most important thing is, first of all, do we enjoy making it and tell the story on the table and have fun? The second important thing is it tasty? And this is most important, let me quote our not sponsor, the Waitrose sweetened milk pickled silver skin onion.
Yeah, I don't think the Gibson girls would have been described as mild, sweet and pickled.
But will this do the job? So first we have a sip without it. Cheers.
Without it.
I mean, just not eating it before. I would say I have a brilliant, nice, crispy, clear martini, absolutely, but I don't get lots of the.
There's a sweetness.
There's a little. Maybe it comes from the Waitrose sweet and mild pickled silver skin onions.
Maybe it's a little too mild.
Maybe.
But it is delicious.
It is, yeah.
I don't like too sweet.
No, but maybe now when we chew one of these.
Okay. It's a meal as well as a drink.
It's a different taste.
That combination is completely different.
It's a little bit weird.
Would you always use it with Waitrose sweet and mild pickle?
Well, technically in Germany, I'm not sure if we can get Waitrose sweet. Normally in Germany we buy cheap Perzwiebeln, but
it's a delicious martini.
It is.
I wouldn't describe it as a very low, very.
No, the recipe is simple. You just do a regular martini, but this is just a twist on the serve.
Oh, it is delicious.
It is, huh? It's fun.
Can you sometimes char it? Can you sometimes make it like sort of cooked on the outside?
I have no idea. Oh, that's maybe one of this. Oh, I know. I can see you like you are like this guy on the. Oh, we have a grill party. There's a barbecue going on. And Mr. Walter Riddle will serve you some GIBSON Martinis, where you have this torch where you normally do the creme brulee, and then he will run around and flame the Waitrose sweetened milk pickled silver skin onions,
I think for the
and give them a little caramel. Maybe he sugars and burns them, and then adds them to. I can see that.
I don't think
maybe then we do a what's the thing called? A marshmallow.
Oh, I'm not sure that's right.
And then we are very American. We do the marshmallow teeny.
That's not good. Marshmallow teeny. Very sweet and very sweet. Not mild.
Yeah. I have to say, chewing a Waitrose sweet and mild pickled silver skin onion with the martini is British. It's like Rose's lime juice. By the way, I heard it doesn't exist anymore. It's like British cuisine.
Okay,
it's like Stone's ginger wine. Yeah, maybe you still have a bottle. There's some people have a bottle, but then we do a gimlet now. But you still have one.
I think somewhere.
Then it's gimlet time, ladies and gentlemen. We do it a gimlet.
Do you know what it says?
No, but this is already the new one.
This is best before 1971.
Oh, fuck.
There's things in this house that are fossilized.
1971?
No, quite. I think it's a pretty old bottle to me. Anyway, let's not confuse it with the Gibsons.
Okay, but I just want to give you want to give you the feeling what this taste is about. Very British. Very love it or hate it. It's like Stone's ginger wine. It's like Rose's lime juice. It's like...
There's something of the pub, isn't the city pub?
Yeah.
About an onion, I feel. But that's...
Do me a favor, mix yourself a GIBSON Martini, pickle it with how much sweet and mild pickled silver skin onions you find, and enjoy and call it a day. Cheers.
Cheers.